This is TWiT.
The password manager 1Password has added support for Passkeys to its offering. And in a nice promotion of Passkeys, they've created a community-supported online directory listing online services currently supporting passkey authentication. I've been waiting for this because I want to play with passkeys. You know, I've got iOS 1.1 or 16.1.1, I think now, and it's supposed to support passkeys, but I've never tried it. So now we can. So this directory is at passkeys.directory. I didn't know there was a directory was a TLD. Really, they've just gotten out of control, Leo. Is there a .leo? It probably is. Anyway, so again, passkeys.directory takes you to this listing. It currently has 43 companies listed with their URLs, although some are flagged as MFA, so, you know, multi-factor authentication. So I suspect that they might not be pure passkeys login. They may be passkeys plus another factor, which would be annoying. So anyway, some notable names on the list, which do appear to be pure passkeys authentication without that MFA tag, include a 1Password passkeys demo page. Of all things, Leo, Best Buy.
Woo, it's about time.
Yeah, supports Passkeys. Carnival Cruises.
Good.
eBay.
Good.
Kayak, you know, the travel site. Microsoft.com. Again, Nescafe. Like what?
Sure. Why not?
NVIDIA, PayPal, and Robinhood. So anyway, I just discovered this as I was putting the podcast together, so I have not made any time to experiment with and explore. But I am an avid buyer on eBay. Often buying like old hard drives that I need to make sure that SpinRite works with, or in fact, I'll be talking about SpinRite in a few minutes here, because I actually did just buy 4 drives from eBay, which were specific drives that I needed. So anyway, I ought to be able to give logging into eBay with passkeys.
I think I'm seeing it. Let me log in, and I'll show you. I'm going to log into. I'll go to Carnival Cruises, and it says create an account. Here, let me show you this. I'm going to make it bigger, and see that. Log in with your phone's Face ID or fingerprint. That's passkeys. It may not say passkeys, right?
Right.
So scan this QR code. All right, let me try it with your phone's camera. So this is, that's cool. I'm so glad this is the first time I've seen it. All right, I scanned it with my camera. I'm logging in. Enter your email. Okay, I always do.
And the site knows, Leo. Look what it's doing.
Oh, it does. It knew I did something.
Yeah.
How would it know that?
Because I'm
going to a special URL. That QR code.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
connection
exactly.
lost. Something went wrong. Try again. Oh, crud. Well,
after all, it is Carnival Cruises. So
we're working on it. So now what do I do? Did I take another picture? Let's do it again.
Did you already?
No, I can't.
Do you have an account at Carnival?
Not Carnival, no.
Okay,
so
how about Kayak?
Well, I think the idea is you would have to. Oh, should I go somewhere I already have an account? You want to see what that looks like?
I don't know.
let me just. I didn't do it quickly enough, probably.
Let me try. What happens if I log out of eBay? Because I'm like statically.
Yeah. So now I'm pressing continue. Here it is. Do you want to allow Carnival.com to use Face ID? Continue. I'm using Face ID. It worked. And look at this. On the phone, it now says, let's see if I can find that, passwordless sign-in enabled. Fast login by own ID. But this is passkeys. Right?
It's got to be passkeys.
Yeah. So that's cool. So now it's once, complete your profile, blah, blah, blah. But now I presume from now on I can just use my phone. I love it. Yay.
Yes. Yes.
Now I have a Carnival Cruise Line login. I'm sure I want that. No, actually, the cruise line that we do go on is owned by them. So I guess that's one of the cruise lines we like to go on.
Again, this is the weirdest list. Like Best Buy, Carnival Cruises.
Don't you think it's like I should trust these people because they're at least on top of it?
Chase is not there. B of A is not there.
Yeah, well, Banks is going to be a higher standard.
If you Nescafe, but not Starbucks, it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
I think it's going to be lower stakes companies. Don't you think initially a bank? That's going to be problematic, probably.
Yeah, I guess Microsoft has become lower stakes. You're right.
Would I like to receive emails? No. Do I accept their terms and conditions? Yes. Have you already booked your cruise? No. Okay. Now I guess the next time I go there, let's go on another computer. This is the first time I've ever used this. That's cool. So now I'm going to say log in, and it's going to say log in with your phone's Face ID or fingerprint. I'm going to click that. Scan. Oh, I have to scan it again. Is that right? Is that what it should be doing?
Yes, because you don't you haven't transferred your passkey into that computer.
And then it says, do you want to log in using a saved account? Yes. Logging in. Bingo. Hi, Leo. When's your cruise? It works. It's a little onerous. It's so will I always have to scan my QR code to get in?
So what you're doing is you're using your phone's passkey in order to authenticate across to a different device.
Right.
And this was the problem that I talked about is that if Squirrel there would only be one. But so you need to create another passkey in your laptop. And so there should be a way to you can't export the passkey, but you can link them. You can create another passkey and then link them so that they're identified as the same. So
yeah, see, I already have a Microsoft account, but I don't see any way to log in if you haven't set up passkeys with passkey, right? I'm just going to the Microsoft site. Now, I do have an account and I could sign in, but I'm going to say, could I do this with my passkey? No, but maybe if I go into my account, I could set that up.
What's that little thing down at the bottom?
Sign in options, but I already looked at that, and it just gives me GitHub or forgot my username. That's not passkey. I bet you I have to go to the Microsoft account. They'll log in normally, and then say, and I would like to establish passkeys with this account.
Probably.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yep.
I'll try it while you're talking.
Anyway, all of our listeners now, again, passkeys.directory. You can check back there, and maybe eventually some more interesting sites will be available. But
I think it's hysterical that Robinhood is using it.
Yeah.
I bet FTX would have if they
go to passkeys.directory and see what it.
There's more than just this. Okay, yeah.
Because there was a bunch of things that also had MFA for tags for some reason. So you can see the little green dots are just sign in.
And here's Cloudflare MFA.
Yeah. So I didn't know what that meant.
Probably means I need a password to log in and passkeys, like it's two-factor. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Here's DocuSign. I could sign in, or I can. Interesting. Well, I have a GitHub account. Let me play with that a little bit and see.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
In other news. Again, passkeys.directory, our listeners.
Don't miss All About Android every week. We talk about the latest news, hardware, apps, and now all the developer-y goodness happening in the Android ecosystem. I'm Jason Howell, also joined by Ron Richards, Florence Ion, and our newest co-host on the panel, Wen Tu Dao, who brings her developer chops. Really great stuff. We also invite people from all over the Android ecosystem to talk about this mobile platform we love so much. Join us every Tuesday, All About Android on TWiT.tv.